Okay, hey guys, today, I'm going to be a try not to laugh challenge, and I'm going to be doing it with water, so if I laugh, I gotta try not to spit the water out. So, my mom's going to tell the joke. She didn't want to be on the camera, so, anyways, let's do it.
Okay. No?
Okay.
Okay. See? I told you can't do it. No, that one's done. No, that one's done. I'm gonna find one. I want to find one that's not dumb. No, I don't want to do that one. Okay. A guy walks into a bar with his dog on a leash. The barman says, "Geez, that's a weird dog. He's stumpy-legged, pink, and doesn't have a tail. But I bet my Rottweiler would beat the heck out of it. $50 is laid down. Out in the yard, the Rottweiler gets mauled to pieces. Another drinker says his pit bull will win, but the bet is $100. Another trip to the yard, and when it's finished, there are bits of pit bull terrier all over the place. The drinker pays up and asks, 'Say, what breed is that anyway?' The owner says, 'Until I cut his tail off and painted it pink, it was the same breed as every other alligator.'" It was an alligator. That was funny. This thing has ads? Okay. Here, I'll do this one. I like this one. Where was it? No, I don't like that one. Oh, no, that's not that one. Uh-oh. That's not where it is. No, sorry. Hold up, that wasn't the one that I liked. I don't like knock jokes. Knock. I'm a polyp. Yes, you are a polyp. That's not funny. No, I hate knock jokes. No, that one has bad words. Okay. A drunk man walked up to an elevator. He pressed the up button and opened the doors before the elevator could come down to him. He fell all the way down and said, "Darn it, I said up." He didn't realize. Never mind. Okay. A man and his wife were cleaning out their attic when the man found a shoe repair stud in the pocket of an old jacket. "Hey, check this out," he said to his wife. "This stub is 20 years old. I wonder if the shop still has the shoes." So the next day, the man went to the shoe shop and asked the owner if he still had the shoes. The owner disappeared into the back of the shop for about 5 minutes. When he returned, he replied happily, "Yep, believe it or not, we've still got the shoes. They'll be ready next Thursday." Okay, you didn't get it. Okay. No. Okay. No, wait. No, wait, no. Okay. There's a lovely young woman in New Zealand who is getting her house redecorated. She is walking around the house with the builder, telling him what color she is thinking of painting the walls. They go firstly into the dining room, and she says that she'd like it painted a nice lilac color. The builder nods before yelling out the window, "Green side up!" They then move into the kitchen. The woman says she was thinking of a pale blue for this room. The builder nods before again yelling out the window, "Green side up!" They then continue into one of the bedrooms, And the woman says she wanted this one a yellow color. The builder nods once again, then yells out the window, "Green side up!" The woman then finally turns to him with a puzzled expression and says, "Look, I have to ask, no matter what color I ask you, you yell out the window, 'Green side up.' What's going on?" "Oh, don't worry about that," says the builder. "I've got a couple of Aussies laying turf out front." I'll explain it later. Yeah, I'm changing this. This is dumb. Okay, what else? What? I hate knock jokes. Knock. Cargo. Cargo beat. Knock. Apricot. Apricot, my key, open up. Knock. Tank. You're welcome. Knock. Who's, you'll never know until you open the door. These are dumb. That's knock. Snowflake. There's snowflake like home. Wow, these are really dumb. That's dumb. I don't get it either. These are dumb. Is this the big one? I gotta find the one that I found before. It was hilarious. Okay. What do you call a cow with no legs? Okay, so you read that one before. Okay, here we go. No. Okay. No. Okay. A duck walked into a store one day and asked the clerk, "Do you have any grapes?" The clerk said no. So the duck walked out and came back the next day and said, "You know that one? You like this one?" Then I can't read. Okay. So he came back the next day and said, "You got any grapes?" And the clerk said no. So the duck walked out and came in next time and said, "You got any grapes?" And the clerk said no. "And if you come in again and ask if we have any grapes, I'll staple your feet to the floor." So the duck walked out and came in again and said, "You got any staples?" The clerk said no. So the duck said, "You got any grapes?" Oh, gosh. Hurt all babies. That one's long. Ew, don't do that. That's disgusting. Lexi, stop. Okay, let's stop. Let's go. You're still recording? You're recording that? Oh, you're swishing the water in your mouth? Ew. Okay. The Bear and the Rabbit. There was once a big old tough bear strolling through the forest looking for some silly hunter to maul when he suddenly got the urge to pass the last hunter he had eaten. He stopped by the side of the path and proceeded to dump away. Well, Well, as he was sitting there, a cute little bunny came bounding along merrily on his way and stopped right beside the bear and also took a dump. Well, the bear was finishing up and hadn't really said a word to the little bunny, so popped a question. Do you have trouble with your poop sticking to your fur, little bunny? The bunny looked up and replied, Why, no, certainly not. Immediately, the bear picked up the bunny and wiped his butt with him. Okay. Okay. No. No. A man drives to a gas station and has his tank filled up. The gas pumper spots two penguins sitting in the back seat of his car. He asks the driver, What's up with the penguins in the back seat? The man in the car says, I found them. I asked myself what to do with them, but I haven't had a clue. The clerk ponders a bit and then says, You should take them to the zoo. Hey, that's a good idea, says the man in the car and drives away. The next day, the man with the car is back at the same gas station. The clerk sees the penguins are still in the back of the car. Hey, they're still there. I thought you were going to take them to the zoo. Oh, I did, says the driver, and we had a swell time. Today I'm taking them to the beach. Are you trying not to laugh? Okay, that's done. A mother and her young son returned from the grocery store and began putting away the groceries. The boy opened the box of animal crackers and spread them all over the table. What are you doing? His mother asked. You can't eat them if the seal is broken. The boy explained, I'm looking for the seal. Seal. Okay. A waiter asks the man, May I take your order, sir? Yes, the man replies. I'm just wondering exactly how do you prepare your chickens? Nothing special, sir. We just tell them straight out that they're going to die.
How did that happen? How did that happen? No, how did it get on the floor?
Oh, God, you overshot it.
Okay, next time I won't do it that hard.
Oh, my goodness. Go get a paper towel. Oh no, I lost it. Okay, there it is. Oops. Okay. A young man named John received a parrot as a gift. The problem was the parrot had a bad attitude and an even worse vocabulary. Every word out of the bird's mouth was rude, obnoxious, and laced with profanity. John tried and tried to change the bird's attitude by consistently saying only polite words, playing soft music, and anything else he could think of to help clean up the bird's vocabulary, but to no avail. Finally, John was fed up and he yelled at the parrot. The parrot yelled back. John shook the parrot, and the parrot got angrier and even more rude. In desperation, John threw up his hands, grabbed the bird, and put him in the freezer. For a few minutes, the parrot squawked and kicked and screamed. Then suddenly, there was total quiet. Not a peep was heard for over a minute. Fearing that he'd killed the parrot, John quickly opened the door to the freezer. The parrot calmly stepped out onto John's outstretched arm and said, I believe I may have offended you with my rude language and actions. I am sincerely remorseful for my inappropriate transgressions, and I fully intend to do everything I can to correct my rude and unforgivable behavior. John was stunned by the change in the bird's attitude. As he was about to ask the parrot what had made such a dramatic change in his behavior, the bird continued. May I ask what the chicken did? You get it? It's in the freezer. Never mind. That one was funny. Okay, a man. The stuff that's going to need us. Okay. A man had just got his car stuck in a mud hole during a drive in the country, and he needed help getting it out. So he walked until he found a farm and asked the farmer for help. The farmer agrees to help the guy out, so he takes a horse out of the stable and leads him to the car. The farmer then ties a harness around the horse and the other end to the car. The farmer yells, "Pull, Sandy!" The horse just stands there. The farmer yells, "Come on now, pull, Twister!" The horse once again just stands there. Finally, the farmer yells, "Okay, dang it, pull, Ranger! You're just standing there." Finally, the horse springs forward, and with all the strength he has, he pulls the car out of the ditch and onto the roadside. The man thanks the farmer many times, but before leaving, he asks the farmer why he yelled out names of horses that weren't there. The farmer just smiles and replies, "Oh, you see, Ranger there is completely blind and a lazy horse. He wasn't going to pull if he thought he was the only one trying."
So,
Okay, we got that.
alright guys, so that video was probably terrible, but I got more coming at you, so. You said you didn't want to be in the.
Yeah, but my arm is, so I might as well lean over and say hey.
Okay. Well, next time I'm going to do some real laugh out loud things with actual videos. That was kind of boring.
Extremely.
Sorry for all the. Ah, great. Now I got spit on my shoe.
Yay.
So, bye, guys. I got some cleaning up to do. Bye. Bye, Chrissy.